It's back, everyone! Hi, everyone, it's me, Gaming Dude, and, well, it's been almost 2 years, but welcome to part 8 of Would You Rather. One of my longest running series that's been here since 2016 when my channel opened up, and without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so this question was already answered, prior, I would probably agree. Superman just has more awesome powers. I like Batman's movies more, but let's face it. Superman can fly. He's almost invincible. He pretty much is invincible, except with kryptonite. He's strong as fuck, and Batman has gadgets, which is cool. And I'd rather watch the Batman movies, but Superman just has awesome powers. Alright, so the first question I'm going to answer actually is, would you rather be in a no-named rock band or be in a wildly popular band like the Wiggles? How much money would I make? Seriously. If I'd be... Here's one thing, I freaking hate the Wiggles. God. They're so freaking phony, huh? I used to love them as a kid, but now I find them so phony. Being a no-named rock band... I gotta go with this because I'd probably be making money. More money, I guess, but I really would not want to be in a band like the Wiggles. Would you rather have a house made of sprawling underground rooms and tunnels, or have a small flying house? I'd pick a small flying house, because if I can make my house fly places, then I'd only need a small house, and I could fly wherever I want. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Would you rather be stalked by Slenderman or take a part in one of Jigsaw's puzzles? Um, Neither really, honestly, but probably be stalked by Slenderman because I imagine if I do get killed by one of these two, Jigsaw is going to be a lot more brutal. And yeah, I would not want to take part in either because Slenderman's pretty mean too. Would you rather win an Oscar or a Nobel Prize? I think I answered this one before, but come on. Genie Plus is Oscar worthy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nowhere near Oscar worthy, but I'd just be more interested in winning an Oscar. Nobel Prize is cool too, but an Oscar just it would be awesome. Oh gosh, that was an obnoxious yawn. Would you rather have to kill the animal for any meat you eat, or never eat meat again? Does that mean like chicken and pigs and stuff like that? Well, the problem is this question almost gets political, kind of, in a way, because I'm not going to answer this question because if I go either way, I'm going to get yelled at by the other side. And personally, I do eat a lot of meat, but uh, screw it. Yeah, I'd pick this. It's kind of hard when you've been eating meat all your life. And I might, I don't think so, but I might go vegan or vegetarian one day, but I highly doubt it. I've just, I'm just so used to eating meats of all kinds that it's gonna be kind of hard. And they're tasty. But please, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, don't get offended by that because I totally support your decision. It's fine, it's actually a very healthy lifestyle, and that's cool. But also, don't judge me for eating meat because we've been doing it for years, is my view. Our humanity has been eating meat for thousands of years, so that's what I think. But I support your decision if you're a vegan or vegetarian too. Own a pet snake or a turtle? That's hard, but I gotta go with a snake. Do you know why? There's a lot of snakes that are very cool. You know what? I'm gonna sound weird, but I wouldn't mind owning a pet cobra or something. That'd be awesome. I'd love to have like a cobra or a python or something like that. That would be awesome. Turtles are cool too, especially the giant tortoises. The thing is, that pet would probably outlive me. They live for like 250 years or something like that. I don't think it's that much, but they live for a long time. But I'd probably have to pick a snake. Would you rather have to skip instead of walk or run at all times, or sprint everywhere you'd normally walk, jog, or run to? If I could sprint, I would, so I would pick that, but I'm like a hippopotamus. I can run, but not for long periods of bleh. I can't run for long periods of time. I can run, but not for very long. I know people who can run for miles. I could never run a marathon, and I'm man enough to admit that. So, but if I could, I would. That'd be pretty cool. Um, would you rather be required to perform 2 years of mandatory military service when you turn 18, or have a draft enforced during wartime? Well, does that mean I have to go to war? Because I already signed up for the draft in like October of 2019. Month after I turned 18, I signed up for the draft, and then a few months later, I got my draft card just in case they need me for war or something like that. But probably this. I don't know though. Military questions kind of get me a little bit. I don't know. Would you rather tea or coffee? Coffee. Really? I thought coffee would have won this one. I like coffee a lot. I don't drink it as often as most do, but I drink it probably at least once a week. Uh, an unpopular opinion of mine is that I actually like Dunkin' Donuts more than Starbucks. I love going to Dunkin' Donuts and getting an iced coffee from there and a Boston cream donut. Um, Meanwhile, I've only been to Starbucks 3 or 4 times in my entire life. Well, I've been to Dunkin' probably at least, probably going on 500 times or so. I go there probably at least once a month. Yeah, I like coffee. I like tea too. Tea is pretty good, but I prefer coffee. Hold on, I'm scratching my eye real quick. There we go. If you were in a horror movie, would you rather be thrown into a snake pit or a spider pit? How many are in each is the question. That's hard. I'd probably go with a snake pit because spiders are weird and creepy. I don't like spiders very much. Would you rather receive $5 a day for the rest of your life or $50,000 right here, right now? I think I'd probably make more with $5 a day for the rest of my life. I'd say, at least. So I'd probably pick that. Would you rather kill someone you hate and get caught, or kill someone you love and never get caught? I'm not going to answer that one because I don't want to kill anybody. I'm not psychotic. I don't want anybody I know to die, or anybody to die, period. I want some people, like, put in jail and stuff like that and get karma to them, but not death. That's cruel. I don't like this question very much, so I'm going to skip it. Be an explorer of would you rather the Amazon jungle or the deep sea in a submarine? The sea. The sea strikes me as being really cool. The Amazon jungle's cool too, but you might be able to discover something no human has ever seen in the deep sea, which would be incredible. What if I saw a giant squid or something like that, which I think very few humans have seen? That'd just be awesome. Would you rather live with Hitler for 3 years or live with Saddam Hussein for 6 years? I think Hitler killed more people, so I'd probably go with Saddam Hussein. I don't know. Hitler killed millions of people. I don't know how many people Saddam Hussein killed, but Hitler killed a lot of people, and I wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to be even on the same freaking planet as him. He was a garbage excuse of a human being. So was Saddam Hussein, but I don't know as much about him because they didn't really teach me about him in history class. But I learned a lot about Hitler, and he was a disgusting man. Would you rather have Pepsi or Coke? My opinion has actually changed on this. I'd go with Coke now. I used to be a big Pepsi fan, but as of maybe the past 2 or 3 months, I've just been drinking a lot of regular Cokes, and it all started on my birthday week when I went to the mall and I was thirsty, so I put a couple bucks into the drink machine and got a Coke, and I was like, you know what? I think I like Coke more than Pepsi. Then I tried a Pepsi like maybe a few weeks later, and that was good, but I just love regular Coke. It's awesome. Um, would you rather be 4 feet tall or 10 feet tall? Probably 4 feet. Do you know why? Because I wouldn't be able to walk through the freaking door of any room in my house if I was 10 feet tall. 4 feet tall, it's small, but it's not that small. Being 10 feet tall, you'd be like probably closer to the size of a giraffe than you would a regular human. So, I don't think I want to be that tall. Maybe 6, maybe even 7 foot I'd be okay with, but 10 feet, nah. I am past 6 foot. I'm almost 6'1", but yeah, anyways. Would you rather have a first edition holographic Charizard or get $20? I'm gonna pick this because it's probably worth more, and Charizard is one of my favorite Pokemon, so that would be pretty awesome, actually. So I would probably pick the Charizard card. Would you rather only listen to bagpipe music or only listen to banjo music? I'm gonna pick bagpipe music because I don't really mind it that much. I have a strong Scottish Irish heritage, so I guess that's why I don't mind it as much. It's not my favorite music, but banjo music just gives me a real hillbilly vibe, and yeah. Would you rather never be able to compliment or never be able to complain? Well, I can't live without complaining, so I'm just kidding. I'd probably pick complain because I like complimenting people and everyone around me. Would you rather find out your girlfriend is pregnant, as in the next 10 seconds, or find out you can never have kids again? Here's the thing. I don't have a girlfriend right now. And, but I guess I'd probably pick this because I do want kids in the future. So I'd probably go with find out your girlfriend is pregnant because I'd rather that than never have kids in my life because I want to become a father one day. I really do want kids sometime in the future. Probably like 10, 15 years from now, I mean, but I would love to have kids one day. Have two, a son and a daughter, or whatever it turns out to be, I don't care. But I would like to have one or two kids in my life, for sure. Alright, would you rather be adopted or adopt a child right now? I'd probably pick adopt a child right now, because I love my parents, and they treat me very well, so, but I don't know, I wouldn't really be ready to have a child right now, for certain reasons, but I would probably pick adopt a child right now, because I love my parents. If you had to eat bugs, would you rather eat 100 ants or 50 beetles? I'd pick 100 ants. Unless they were bald ants, then I would pick the beetles, but beetles, oh god, that would just be disgusting, the freaking crunch on them, ugh. Would you rather serve 7 years in a rough prison, or kill and eat your pet dog? I would rather spend 7 years in prison. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. Ever. Never would do that. That's disgusting. And it makes me sad to even think about that. So I'd spend 7 years in, like, Alcatraz or whatever that place is. That's the really rough prison. I think it's shut down and everything, but that was a really rough prison in California. Be slapped full force by a UFC fighter or forced to lick a dog turd? I'd rather lick a dog turd. I might get knocked out and possibly killed if someone like Mike Tyson tries to slap me, so, yeah. Be a cat or a dog? Dog. Dogs are awesome. Period. That's the end of it. Dogs are awesome. Would you rather be born with red hair or have $100 stolen from you? I don't care if I have red hair. What's the problem with that? I, I, I have no problem with that. Would you rather have to use a completely blank keyboard, absolutely no labeled keys, or have to type with only your 2 index fingers all the time? I'd pick my 2 index fingers, because it would be kind of confusing to have no labeled keys. Would you rather have no fingers or have no ears? I'd... Ooh, they're both really useful. Probably no ears, but only because people could use sign language. It would be hard not to have fingers. For a story that you're interested in, would you rather read the book or see the film? I'm about half and half on that. Movies like the Harry Potter movies and the Lord of the Rings movies, I'd probably rather see the film, but there's certain where I would probably rather read the book. Generally, the books are better overall. Would you rather be visited by ancient aliens or be visited by mole people? Probably aliens. Being visited by aliens interests me. Be a capitalist or a communist? Neither. Would you rather only eat buffalo wings for the rest of your life, or drink only buffalo sauce for the rest of your life? I'd rather have them on wings, so yeah, I'd pick the wings. And I think this is going to be the last one for today. Maybe I'll go with a few more since it's been a while, but this might be the last one. Eat a pine cone or eat an acorn? I'll go with a few more. This is kind of simple. I'd probably go with an acorn. I don't know why, it just seems rougher to eat a pine cone. But, Sid the Sloth ate a pine cone once, and he almost threw up from eating it. And I guess Scrat, loves acorns, so this is kind of an Ice Age question. Would you rather shotgun a beer or funnel a beer? Funnel? I don't know. Be rich or be famous? Be rich. Do you know why I'd pick being rich? Because I don't want to be famous. I really don't. I'd just rather have like $5 billion in my life and have the people who truly care about me be in my life than have like I'd be super famous and everyone would know me. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I would never really want to be famous. But being rich, there is no doubt in my mind that I absolutely want to be rich. I'd love to be rich. Would you rather take the cinnamon challenge or gallon challenge? What's the gallon challenge? So I'd probably say cinnamon because I imagine with the gallon challenge is something disgusting. Alright, we'll go with two more. Would you rather have an iPhone or an Android device? Android. Wow, I know that's unpopular, but you know what? I just think Android is better than Apple. Every Apple device I've ever had, I've had a lot of problems with. But with Android, I've had problems with them too, but it took a lot longer for the problems to appear. So I definitely pick Android. Alright, this is the last question. Would you rather work at McDonald's or Burger King? What pays more? I'd probably go with McDonald's, only because I'm a little more familiar with their menu and I go there a little more often than Burger King, but I go to Burger King every 2 or 3 months probably. And yeah, that's gonna do it for part 8 of Would You Rather. It's finally back, guys, and I hope you liked it, guys. And that's it. Gaming Jew here. See you later. Bye.